What is going on YouTube? Crafty here. We are back again with another Clash Royale video. Today we're going to be doing some battles and then we're going to go through and do some gameplay analysis on the battles that I've done. So we're going to be running this deck right here and then we're going to run a variant with Ice Wizard instead of Electro Wizard. So I'm going to go ahead and make that deck real quick. So I've already started it off. We have Princess, Electro Wizard, and I believe the only epic we were using was Skarmy here. Oh, we were using Skarmy and Goblin Barrel as well. And then we're going to run Giant, Valkyrie. Oh, that's Musketeer. Where is Valkyrie at? We are running Musketeer as well. Musketeer, and then our last card is Zap, I believe. I think that's what it is. Oh, you know what? We have Knight. We do not have Musketeer. Okay, let's put the Knight in there. So this variant, basically the way that I'm going to play it is it's a fairly defensive team here. The idea is that you kind of push down the enemy, eventually doing some damage with your Giant if you can make the Giant push. When the Giant push is successful, you toss in the Goblin Barrel, and the Goblin Barrel does a ton of damage. That's, you want to bait out Zaps and other things like that, arrows. And I will be fighting people that are a lot higher level than me. Or not higher level, actually, no. I'm thinking wrong. That's my second account. I should be fighting people that are even level with me, but my characters are not super high level. You can see they're all meta, with some of them being a little bit higher, but or tournament meta, I guess. Tournament legal is the term, but yeah. So let's go ahead and rock with this Electro Wizard deck right here instead of the Ice Wizard first, and then we'll go Ice Wizard second. So we already have the advantage here because we have a higher level. I'm going to go ahead and plant Knight in the back just so we're not wasting any elixir. And Knight usually starts off with some pretty decent pushes, and I can also counter push pretty easily with the Knight right off the rip. It looks like he's going to go Mega Minion. My only aerial attacker right now is the Princess. I think I'm going to... I don't know if that was a great play, but it's not bad. Knight should be able to land one hit off on the tower. Nope, he didn't. Electro Wizard will get a few hits, and we're still rocking good elixir here. So I'm going to go ahead and invest into the Giant in the back. He's got a Golem. We really need to watch out for that. I know for a fact if I play this aggressive, I can take his tower. I can have the Giant push in, and then Goblin Barrel can do some work here. But we're going to go ahead and go Valkyrie here. He has the Night Witch. He's running Golem Night Witch. Easily one of the most annoying combinations in the game right now. And this is going to be fairly annoying to fight against as well. But Princess fade away over here, doing some work, and his Giant's barely going to touch a tower. Or not Giant, his Golem's going to barely touch a tower. And I'm going to go ahead and send off the Electro Wizard to finish off his Golem here. Dang, I don't have a lot to answer for this baby dragon, but we should be able to finish it actually. And come the end, what's it called, a minute left, double elixir time, I should be rocking a pretty solid attack in here. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. He's probably trying to do the same thing as well. We ended up getting a lot more damage off than he did. So that was a successful push in my opinion. But he let the Giant go free, or at least to an extent. The Giant did some good damage there. I think we're going to run it the exact same way we did last time. Except this time I'm going to put the Valkyrie up front. I do want to switch over to the Princess, so I probably should have put her in the other lane, but that's not a big deal here. And I'm going to go ahead and zap that. I missed it. Wow. Okay. So they're having a heavy push here. I'm going to drop my Giant again just so I can try to cycle through, and he's also going to provide good defense, which he did some work there, which is good. That's what we needed. They do have some aerial attackers right now, so I'm kind of scared about that. We're going to go another Electro Wizard here so we can try to stop this the best we can. We're going to zap this, and we're going to drop the Knight for distraction. Did not work. That sucks. He's going Golem again. We're going to go Princess in the other lane. Skarmy. Odds are he zapped the Princess. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. This is where we have our counter defense or counter attack here. And I'm going to drop the Giant in the front. Giant's going to push through. We're going Goblin Barrel now. I have Zap ready. He shouldn't have anything to stop the Goblins. Okay, he had that. That's good. That's big, though. That's big. So, princess over here. If I can get one hit on that tower. There we go. That's game. I do not know why he sent a lightning. That was a really weird attack. So, we ended up playing that out. I thought we were going to lose because it was Golden Night Witch, which is a pretty dominant deck in the meta right now. But we ended up pulling out a win there. That was huge. That was also my first time playing this deck on this account. I play it on my old account, or my new account, not my old one. But I don't have Electro Wizard on that, so I usually run Musketeer or regular Wizard, depending on how that goes, or Witch even. So this one we're going to go ahead and try to run with the Ice Wizard, and then after that we're going to go for the gameplay analysis, and let's see how I did. I don't think I played flawlessly. Could have probably played better. We might as well invest in the Giant here. It doesn't look like anything else is really worth investing at the moment. I'm kind of scared of what's going to happen. The Ice Wizard is going to put in some work, and same for the Princess. I think I'm going to drop Ice Wizard, and then I'm going to have Princess fade on this side, and the Knight's going to come, hopefully to get some damage out. This is a little bit of a scary push for me, though, because we aren't doing any damage in this fight, and we didn't do anything to the tower, and he's got the Executioner here, and I don't have a huge answer to Executioner. Okay, so we're going to have to Skarmy this side. That sucks. I'm going to Ice Wizard again, pull this P.E.K.K.A. We should be able to kill the P.E.K.K.A. before he hits the tower. Execution is going to get some damage here. I'm going to have to drop Princess to clean him up, though. This deck right here seems like it's going to be a little bit harder for me to fight against. Maybe towards the end, I might be able to do a little bit better. I don't want to invest in 5 Elixir yet. I'm going to wait till he crosses. He has a Knight too. Okay, so we're going to go Knight here, Valkyrie on the back. Knight will tank for us. Valkyrie will sweep them both out, and that's a good play. I'm going to go ahead and drop Goblin Barrel in the back. I am low Elixir, so I need to watch out what's going on. I think he's probably just going to... Okay, he tornadoed. We got some good hits, though. That's good. That's huge, actually. Holy crap. Good stuff. That was really solid right there. One more hit. Good. That was huge. That was really big. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the pressure up, actually. And we're going to drop the Princess on the bridge as well. We got a hit on the tower. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we have a tower. Now, I don't know how I'm going to answer this, though. So, yeah, okay, good. He went Battle Ram instead of Executioner. That's really big. And I am shredding those, which is just awesome. I'm going to zap that, get some damage out. Going to do this and this. Princess should be covering really well here. Right now, we're just trying to defend because he has an excellent offensive push here. So he's going to plant P.E.K.K.A. again for the last 30 seconds. Ice Wizard is going to... Hopefully we can cause some distract over there. And he's probably got Zap for this. Never mind. He doesn't have Zap. I don't know why I'm saying that. He's got Tornado for it. We're going to drop Giant as a last-second defense here. And I think that looks like a W, guys. Looks like we got 2 solid wins here. I'm trying to think, which gameplay should we go analyze after this? Which one do we do first? Oh, man. Okay, so we got 2 solid wins right there with the 2 deck variants. I think the Ice Wizard was a better pick in that round than the Electro Wizard would have, so I kind of got lucky that I ended up choosing the Ice Wizard against that player. We're going to unlock this silver chest here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to watch the second gameplay we just did, and so let me figure out what's going on. So here, I start off with the Giant. The reason why I go Giant is because the other cards I have really aren't very good to start off with. I could waste the Goblin Barrel, and odds are he'll probably have a counter to it, and I won't get any damage. I could drop Valkyrie, but at that point, Giant's only worth 1 more Elixir, and I don't want to waste my Valkyrie because what could happen is I drop my Valkyrie, and then they send all of their other things over to the other side, and I no longer have a good solid counter to no solid splash damage or reliable splash damage. So that's kind of what I was forced into, and it turned out to not be too bad. This Ice Wizard put in work here, same with the Valkyrie. We got this P.E.K.K.A pretty low. I was pretty scared about this push because he got the what's it called? Whatever that is called. I can't even remember. But he pushed over on the left side, and I hesitated, so I dropped my Skarmy a little bit late. I probably could have dropped that earlier, but I also didn't know if he was rocking Zap in his deck. So I was kind of scared to do it, especially with the threat of a P.E.K.K.A and also the Executioner coming over on my side. So I ended up just hesitating a little bit too long, and that caused me a lot of tower damage. Here you can see that I played this pretty well. This is something that I didn't know if this was going to work, or at least as well as it did. It ended up being a very good push here. Rocking the, basically distracting with the Knight, which the Knight I've learned is a very, very good distraction card. Distracting with the Knight and then the Valkyrie sweeping them up from behind. Valkyrie makes it out completely alive. Knight only has about a hit left, but that was really successful. I was really lucky here that I ended up managing to pull this off, actually, because I wasn't sure what he was rocking in terms of elixir, and it turned out that that he actually didn't have, or that he actually had more than I thought. But it actually worked out because he invested all of his elixir into P.E.K.K.A, which could only counter my giant, and it didn't really counter it that well because I ended up getting a hit off on the tower. I go Princess in the back here. Princess takes out most of the low health characters, which is just huge. It's over here getting his fadeaway shots. Ends up sweeping the whole thing. Princess Giant combo took out a P.E.K.K.A which was 7 elixir, plus the Execution, which is another 5, so that's 13. That's not 13, that's 12. I'm an idiot. And then plus another 3. So that's a 15 elixir push, and I took it out with only, what was that, 8? So that was a really, really big push for me there, which ultimately enabled me to continue to lay defenses here. So I just planted the Giant for defense so the P.E.K.K.A can't push, and basically we ended up winning that one out. Particularly, I think the reason why I won that was simply because, yes, I did outsmart him, but I also had a much better deck to cycle, and I was able to defend his primary win condition, which was his P.E.K.K.A, at least I believe so. Also, his P.E.K.K.A was a low level, same with his Battle Ram. That's what it's called. His Battle Ram was lower level, same with his Executioner. So I think I was rocking a slightly better deck. I also outplayed him in a lot of different ways, and that's kind of how that works. So yeah, I think what I learned from that is that I can take the Knight to distract and run a Valkyrie in the back, and that typically will allow me to sweep up anything as long as they're not too tanky. And I also learned, well, I've known this before, but the Giant does a very good job on defense. A lot of people use the Giant as primarily their win condition, but whenever you drop it on defense, it allows you to gain up some elixir, especially if you need to cycle back. You can let the Giant tank for however long until it dies, and then you can cycle back to certain cards that are going to allow you to have a better defense. So that's pretty much what I've learned through this gameplay. I'm going to continue to play, continue to learn more about this game. Hopefully this gameplay analysis has given you guys some insight as to how to become a better player and how to analyze your own gameplay. If you guys have any gameplays that you would like me to take a look at and give you guys some feedback in some future videos, feel free to leave a comment down below, and then we can get in contact and I can do that for you. I should be having some new videos coming out soon. Hopefully I'm going to be doing an opinion video, I think on Friday this week, just talking about where the meta lies. And by then I would really like to be back into Hog Mountain, so we'll see where I can push. And until next time, guys, peace out and God bless.